person, please. Just follow like that. Complete the outline. Skip pressures. Next. I'm not here. I'm not here.
Voltage protector is an electrical device designed to protect appliances.
Okay. Next person back. Roll to the back. Next person. What did you say? Okay, next person. It's a system, Abi. Now this morning we want to quickly look at, we spend at automatic voltage protector. Then if you look at this one that we have, I'm going to be making reference to this one because this is the one that we use basically. So there's no need diving into the one that we are not using. Move it. Now, we have voltage protector. Just as all of you have said, some persons call it AVS, automatic voltage protector. But you know this one, this is not just voltage protector. This one also has current protector. So I can call it voltage current protector. Do you hear me now? Protect voltage and current. Now, what are we protecting voltage for? There are some occasions whereby the NEPA voltage, the voltage from the mains is so high, the voltage from the mains could be so low, and so on. That when this issue occur, you will have your inverter being damaged as a result of over voltage or under voltage. In as much as over voltage can affect an electronic equipment, under voltage also is worse than over voltage. I don't know if you understand. No? Under voltage is worse than over voltage. So you start imagining why a TV that you plug and they brought NEPA like 90 volts, the TV had issue. You now start thinking, but this TV, the voltage was not high. Why did it affect the TV? Maybe the recommended voltage for the TV is 90 volts. Is 220 volts. Now you are supplying 90 volts to it. It will damage some component inside the TV. As a result of that, then you've not done anything. Now, this voltage protector we are talking about, why is this thing not scrolling now? Now, I said, this one is a programmable voltage protector. When we say something is programmable, it means you can set it, you can program it. So this is not those type that come with this thing, you cannot program it. So now it is necessary and important for our guys to know that this thing, program it. Don't assume that it has already been programmed. Now you program am. Ask her. Now you program am. So now, are you the one that program it? No. So assume that they did not program this, or even the program you set this program according to what you want. You set it according to what you want. So for that, anytime you get to site to install this, please check it. Like most of all those places that you are complaining about, is go and check. You see that the voltage cutoff is 280, and as at 280 flowing into the inverter, damage the inverter. So you see that this guy is not working. Then have you been able to this guy to work for you? what you want. So this morning we'll look at the device. This device is programmable. Now, it monitors the incoming voltage supply continuously. It monitors the incoming voltage supply. That is, as the voltage is coming in, it's looking at the voltage. It's always very active. The cutoff to connect load if voltage goes above or below safe preset limit. Preset means what you set by yourself. You understand? It cut off immediately. That is more than this. Cut off. So amps. Like those people we gave light now. If I bring in this one and I set the amps, anytime they put amps that is more than one, cut off. This one will cut off. I'm even feeling that we'll use it there so that they will not be using it to iron their clothes. Anytime the next thing they will see is that light has gone off. If they put it again, that is how it will just be going off. The person will not have any option than to do. So now, restore power automatically after voltage stabilize following short delay. It has a relay. Because of the relay, there is a delay. So once the thing become normal, it come back to you. So now it also depend on how you set. Now let's look at this again. The uses: refrigerator, air condition, inverter and battery, TV and sensitive electronics, CCTV and telecom, industrial motors and compressors. Now at this case we are using it for our inverter and also for the load. I can use this to control the load. Don't get it twisted. This thing can have input before the inverter, output after the inverter, so that if there is anything happening at the other end of the inverter, in fact if I have this before and after, it makes that inverter to be very safe, 100% safe, unless this one have issue. 100% safe in the sense that anytime they put abnormal load, this one will trip. So those areas that we suspect that they will be having a surge issue, both like different distance, we can use two ways for it: input and the output. Then let's look at the key features of this thing. Key features: LED display. It shows real-time input voltage and setting. Then also adjustable threshold, set high and low voltage cutoff. You can set the voltage at high and even at low. Time delay function, prevent frequency switching during short fluctuation. Do you know that if inverter come off, if light come on, off, on, off, on, off, it can actually damage an inverter. The switching on, off, before you know, it can damage some component. So with the help of this one, once there is that off, on, because it has a delay, it will not bring out output. It will just waiting and blinking until it's stable. Now, automatic, let's say, okay, compact DIN ray mounting, easy to install in distribution board. See, they have this, the ray, there is a ray here, so that you put it inside your DB, finish, you install easily. Now terminal let's look at terminal connection. From this image, in terminal button, in, right? Some of them could be in. Just you look at what did they write this on? Where is the in? Down, abi?
In is up.
Some of them in is up, some in is down. Just look at where they write it. The one I use as in is out is up. Connect the load appliances to the output. Input, collect from where the source, the power source, and put here. Output, take this to the inverter or where you want to deload. Now, always switch off power before wiring, please. Precious, always switch off power before wiring. Did you hear me? How to set the voltage protector? Let's look at how we set the voltage protector. Now, if you look at it, set under voltage limit. When we say under voltage limit, we also call it low voltage cutoff. What is the low voltage for inverter? How many volts?
170.
Some are 170, some are 180. Some inverter are 170, some are 180. But this hybrid, I think it's 180. Another one is 180. When it is at 170, it will be beeping. It will be charging, but it will be beeping. So let's take 180. Now, look at this thing. Press the set button. There is a button here that they wrote set. Hello. Press the set button once. Once you press that set button, you now use this up and down button to adjust, e.g. 180. I use 180 because at 180 is stable. Press set button again to confirm. Once you're able to get the voltage, you use this one to adjust to. You'll be seeing it. Either it's going up or it's coming down. You set it. Once you are able to get to the voltage that you want, now you now press set button again. It will now do. The same thing you do if you want to set for over voltage. You know, if you press the set button here one, the first thing you see is the low voltage. If you press the set button again, the next thing you see is high voltage. So now for me to set the high voltage again, I press the set button 2 times, bam, bam. It will now display high voltage for me. But if it's not high voltage I want current again, you will press again. So whatever you want, when you press, you get to the actual one that you want. Now, set twice, adjust to what you want. Most time 260. If you go and check, some are 280. 280 can damage the component. So please check it back. If possible, 250. I don't know if you understand. Tell this man that you are doing class, after your class you come. That place that you went to, that you open camera, no, it's you. You know where I'm talking now. Memory card. So now, set delay time. You understand? Set your delay time. Press set 3 times. If you press set again, you see delay time. Now you start thinking, how many minutes should this thing delay before it come up? Now, adjust time in seconds. Please, seconds, so not minutes. So that thing is second, not minutes. Don't go and set delay time like 60 minutes. That is 1 hour before this thing will peak. Usually between 5 to 30 seconds. I prefer 30 seconds to enable it to do the decision. To prevent frequent off and on. Then you confirm anything you set. Always confirm by pressing set again. It will now confirm. Then we'll go to the next one. Example, low voltage 120, 180, high voltage 260, maybe delay 10 seconds, but always put our own at 30 seconds. How does this thing work? How does it work? Let's look at it. Voltage is within safe range. Device, power on. Load, receive power. When voltage is within the safe range. Assuming I set this thing now 260. If I have 270, it means it's not safe. So when it is at 270, the voltage protector will not work. Do you understand? Now, voltage rises above 260, relay cut off. Load is protected. Once the voltage, there is a relay that does that inside this thing. One day, people should look for somebody to buy. Then you buy one now. Please, let's not be fast in throwing this. You can butcher it. Let's know yourself. Try to be inquisitive. Buy one. Open it. Scatter it. Then If all of you buy one, you know how much we will have sold market for today. Right? So now there's a relay. You know what relay does now? When it is bad, it will disengage. So then voltage drop back within range. Device waits for 30 seconds, automatically restore power. This continue monitoring and automatic protection appliance from damage. In fact, any place you use it, you hardly see issue. You can introduce this in your house. If NEPA is fond of burning your this thing, introduce it before your meter, as in before your changeover or after your changeover, before it goes into house. You see that your appliance will be safe. Instead of that voltage to enter back, somebody said all of a sudden NEPA brought light and all the bulb in their house burn, TV burn, everything blow, smart TV blow. And now he's saying it's inverter. I said, oga, no be inverter. Luckily, stabilizer blow. I said, stabilizer on inverter. That was how we were safe, because the system was not on inverter. Because of our voltage protector, it did not affect inverter. The voltage protector self blew. I don't know if you understand. So now, advantages of using digital voltage meter. One, is the see, everything I'm saying is also applicable to current. You can set your current here. I don't know if you understand. You can set your current. Immediate protection against damaging fluctuation, automatic cutoff and recollection, high voltage display. At least with the help of this one, I should be able to know my voltage. I don't need to argue again. Is it full? Is it high? Brain meter. Adjustable setting for various applications. Compact and easy to integrate into a system. Safety tips and best practices. Ensure the protector current rating matches or exceed the load. This thing has arm. Hello. How many arms is this? Check. 63 arms. There's 40 arms. There's 100 arms. If my load in the house is 100 arms, this guy will not work. It should damage. Because our inverter, in fact, because our inverter is, we know that no matter how you try to generate this, it will not be more than 63 amps. That is why we use it. Now, inverter plus the load in the house and all those ones, hardly can you see all those loads at 63 amps that we want intended to use on inverter. If not, the inverter might be 2. So this guy now, now, do you know that if I have my inverter, I have 2 AC on the inverter, I have the inverter charging, then I pick supply from here. When there is never light, everything is passing through here. Are you aware? So consider the rating of this thing very, very well. You are working. Always install it after the circuit breaker and before the load. Now, the reason why we have our own before the circuit breaker, the reason why we install our own because before the circuit breaker, so that we'll be able to know that there is light. Because if I install it after the circuit breaker, if I off the circuit breaker, I will not see anything to measure the distance. So ignore that part. Then, in 3-phase system, use 3-phase protector or 1 per phase. Use 3-phase protector. You know this thing has 3 phase. There's 3-phase voltage protector. So in a 3-phase system, you use 3 phase. Let's look at the real life example. If the mains voltage suddenly rise to 280 due to grid fault, all of a sudden, Kingsley Street transformer, blah, blow, and immediately it blow. Voltage from 190 enter 280. The voltage protector will instantly disconnect power, preventing your refrigerator, compressor, or inverter component from burning. You see, before now, before we started using this, in those days that we started this work, you just be the inverter will catch fire, high voltage. Before now, I just thank God that this thing came up. I don't know, maybe most of you were here when, okay, I'm not sure. Then that was the first holy breaker. Bah, they will just bring voltage like this. They will not hear. Customer is not ready to listen to you on that. You use your money to pay. Then also, even this lightning issue. Do you know that this one, when it is not on, there is no connection? Do you know that? Have you ever imagined that there is no NEPA light? I put my TV, thunder strike, TV burn. You now start asking, what happened? There was no NEPA light too. There was no generator on. Inverter was not on. Now, thunder strike, TV burn. Have you ever seen thunder strike, bulb on? How many of you have seen it? Bah, bulb on. If care is not taken, the bulb will even burn. So you start thinking, why? That means there is a connection somewhere. There is a link where power is coming in from. You understand now? That it will now flow. And that light is big one. Oh. It can even kill itself. Now, this one, once you don't supply power, it will drop here. It will disconnect the whole thing. It will not pass. So that is why in a recent day, anywhere we use this, when the thunder happen or whatever happen, we don't have issue at the AC side. Where we are having issue now is DC side. It will come from charge controller, follow the DC side, DC battery. You understand? Recently, we have a DC surge protector. Soon you'll start seeing it here. That we are going to be installing it between the charge controller, that is between the up and the charge controller, so that when it can actually disconnect when it is not powered. So now that one away. Once voltage drop back to 260, the device wait for 10 seconds and reconnect automatically. Then I'm going to show you something. Volume. That'll be football. I'll show you. Volume. Now this is an example. No need, just leave it. This is an example of a voltage protector, just as I show you. Now if you look at this thing very well, you will see the cable. This is the input and this is the output. Then please be mindful, don't say I tell you. You can see any of them at anywhere. Don't say I'm the one that say it. Now when you see now it turn on green, up is indicating voltage, down is indicating what? Current. What is current? What is current? Holocop. What is current? Yes, what is current? Electrical engineer, what is current?
I don't know.
This guy stood up 550 naira 50 naira. What is current? Mo collect money this morning.
Say the flow of electric charge
A flow of
electric charge
through a conductor. Okay. What is current? If you repeat what he said, you fail it. Oh. Badu. What is arms? Okay, sit down. Let's go to the next person. Askade, what is current? What did this guy say? Don't repeat what he said.
इस पे तकरीबन तकरीबन मार्कर चले के 8 किलोवाट तक का आप लोग इस पेपर चला सकते हो। इसके अंदर एक रिले लगी हुई है। चौथा फायदा है वो इसका ये है कि इसके अंदर टाइम बदे है। अगर बिजली चली जाती है जैसे कि ये बंद हो गया उस
Why are you laughing? It's India that is leading in all these things now. So if you enter YouTube, everything you see is India now. What is current? Who have answer? Okay, sit down now. 50 kpa.
The flow of electric charge in a conductor.
Okay. Now you start imagining that side. Okay, I was showing you something before now. Then look at this. Up is showing voltage. Current is just like the load. You understand? Just like the load. Hey, they don't bring current. Now, like which current they bring? Current don't come, current don't go. No. You cannot talk about current until you supply load. You understand now? The only time you talk about current is when there is a supply already, like you supply this thing. Then you now start looking at what is the load. That is the current. Now, you see the setting. I told you before, now it has button where you can do your set up and down, then set button. Then you can actually set the current down here. I don't want them to have more than, please calculate for me. Calculate for me. I don't want them to use more than 2 bulbs, 5 watts, which is 10 watts. How many amps is that? If the supply is 220 volts, if the supply is 220 volts, how many amps is that? People want to do economics, more than others, and not send on now. Hmm? 5 watts, 2. That is 10 watts. So by the time I set it here on 0.05, if I set it on 0.05, anytime that they load more than that 10 watts, I did not verify what you told me. Anytime they load more than 10 watts, this thing will trip off. The load will trip off. So now, what I wish we do is, any site you go back and check the setting of this thing. Any site you visit, even if you go in to feed this tea water, confirm the setting. Inverter blow, AC sign. inverter blow AC side. So especially the sharp A's, this thing. Let's check, confirm the voltage range. It might be 280 and 280 will damage this thing. So that means this guy is not doing anything again there. So did you now understand? Did you now understand? I wish those that are doing those training, they should come together and buy this for practical purpose. When you buy this, check, connect a bulb. We have load now. Connect a bulb to it. You hear? Okay, let me give you a practical assignment for only the training now. Purchase this from the sales. I want to sell market now. Purchase this. We'll give them installer price. Purchase this from the sales. Use it after you are done. You keep it here for practical purpose. No. Purchase this. Then when you purchase it, who is the leader here? Has Miracle gone back to school? I don't understand that boy again. So now, when you purchase this, look at the assignment too. Set the normal voltage, practicalize the arm setting. Put our bulb, set our bulb on, put like 100 watts first. Convert, do your normal conversion, change the voltage and do your conversion, set it and check whether when you add bulb, whether it will trip. Did you understand? So that will make all of you to learn it. So then I need you do a video of yourself as you are doing it. Do a video. Upload the video on our technical group. We expect results between now till weekend. Okay, let's push it between now till weekend is okay. So did you get it now? One person can fund it now. Odogun where is here now? And Odogun Ima is also here now. So I think that is all. Did we learn something today? Now if you learn something, a round of applause for the Dee-Jovicx. Now let's take question. Do anybody have question from what you learned today? If you have question, please ask.
There is a certain amount of voltage that our battery is loaded to our 2 points.
Is there?
Yeah, there is a certain amount of voltage that our battery is loaded to our 2
Yes. This voltage protector that we are saying is rated in, it has a rating, right? It has a rating. For instance, I supply 400 volts, it will burn it. You understand? When the voltage is more than the rated voltage, this voltage protector, look at, where is it? Check the rated voltage if it's there. The amps is how many amps? So what should be the rated voltage? Huh?
210 volts to 140.
You said?
210 to 140.
I don't know. Is it 140 to 210 or 210?
140 to 210.
They wrote 210 to 140.
Yes, and 232 and to 300.
Let's work with that now. See, you see this 210 to
140. 230 to 300.
210 to 140, maybe for that, all those other sides. Then why this one is how many?
230 to 300.
Good. When the voltage above 300, it will likely burn this. So it has a voltage that it can accommodate. It has a voltage range. When the voltage is more than, the next you hear. Our next question. That is a smart question. Clap for him now. First time that this guy is asking a smart question, so. Next. I'll ask my own now. Huh? We should go to my own. Now, starting from the front. Question number 1. What is the primary function of voltage protector?
To protect the system.
Once you answer, you go. Finish. You answer, you come on. What is the primary function of voltage protector?
To protect the system from excess voltage. Not so that the system will go.
Excess voltage. You are not right. To protect the system from excess voltage. Who can tell me where he is wrong? You are missing one again now. But that is not your answer. You are just helping him. Who can help him so that he will not pay fine? He has gotten part of it.
If it doesn't divide from excess voltage and
Good. He protect 2 excess and is the only voltage.
I'm correct also.
Thank you. The next person, question number 2. What happens when voltage exceeds the preset limit in a voltage protector? It's a lie. I know this guy will fail. Collect the ball and shout. No need of wasting time. Huh? He said to burn it. That was not what it is. What happens when voltage exceeds the preset limit in a voltage protector? So what is your problem now? It will disconnect the load, not trip off. It will disconnect the load. It's not tripping off, it's working, but it will disconnect the load. So let me leave that one for you. Then question number 3 to the next person. A voltage protector protects against A, over voltage, B, under voltage, C, voltage surge, D, all of the above. Clap for him. What is the typical voltage range for a single phase device in Nigeria? What is the typical voltage range for a single phase device in Nigeria? A, 180 to 240, B, 110 to 120, C, 0 to 50, D, 300 to 400. A, clap for her. Round of applause for her now. Question number 5. What component in a surge protector absorbs excess energy? What component in a surge protector absorbs excess energy? A, resistor, B, diode, C, MOV. MOV means metal oxide varistor, D, capacitor. It's so unfortunate. Sorry. It's not my fault. Okay, I'll skip the question. The answer is no. The answer is C, metal oxide varistor. I'll give you another question. What does AVR stand for? What does AVR stand for? A, automatic voltage regulator. B, active. A, clap for him. Question number 7. What is the function of the time delay filters? A, is prevent frequency off the voltage. What is the function of the time delay function in a voltage protector? A, increase the load. B, prevent frequent on and off cycling. C, to reduce the voltage. D, to cool the device. B, clap for her. Question number 8. What happens when the voltage returns to normal after a cutoff? A, protector reconnects the load. B, the protector burns out. C, voltage decreases. D, nothing happen. A, clap for him. My people are intelligent too. What does under voltage means? A, voltage high than require. B, voltage lower than require. C, stable voltage. D, voltage frequency. He said, what do you say answer? B. Huh? Huh? Clap for him. Question number 10. What does overvoltage means? A. Voltage below normal. B. Voltage above normal. C. Voltage equal to 0. D. Voltage with high current. Clap for her. Question 11. Please, if you know the answer, just answer. Why are voltage protectors essential in solar system? A. They convert solar energy to AC. B. They protect inverters and battery from voltage spikes. C. They store solar energy. D. They regulate temperature. B. Clap for her. Even Bolanle have answer. Yeah. What type of voltage protector is used in a three-phase system? Clap for her. They call it a phase sequence protector. Phase sequence, three-phase voltage. Which of the following device is most sensitive to voltage fluctuation? Most sensitive. A. Incandescent bulb. B. Electric iron. C. Computers. D. Water heater. Most sensitive to voltage fluctuation. Most sensitive to. Oh yeah, 50 kpabi. Are you game? A. Incandescent bulb. B. Electric iron. C. Computer. D. Water heater. 50. Next. Answer is C. Bulb is not sensitive. You cannot compare computer sensitivity. Like for instance, you see this Starlink now. Any voltage fluctuation, you see that the system will automatically reset. It's computer now, it's microprocessor that is inside. So now 14. What does the relay inside the voltage protector do? A. Measure current. B. Switches the circuit on and off. C. Store voltage. D. Increase resistance. B. Clap for him. Question 15. I used to ask cheap question. A typical delay time in a voltage protector is between 3 to 30 seconds. If you did not see, look at the option. You forget for option. Any question that has range, always wait for option. A. 0 to 1 seconds. B. 3 to 30 seconds. C. 1 to 2 seconds minutes. D. 1 to 2 hours. So what is the answer? So always wait for option because there might be something twist from what you know. It's not bad if you set it on 3. But at least 30 seconds should be the highest. Now, question number 16. What is another name for voltage protector? A. Voltage sensor. B. Voltage relay. C. Voltage stabilizer. D. Voltage guard. Voltage guard. Clap for him. 17. Which of the following is not a function of voltage protector? I read once. A. Disconnect load during abnormal voltage. B. Reconnect load after safe voltage return. C. Stabilize voltage automatically. D. Detect voltage level. See now. Which of the following is not a function? I know you fail. You are going to fail this question. Everybody, yes, one house. I will fail this question. Which of the following is not a function of voltage protector? A. Disconnect load during abnormal voltage. B. Reconnect load after safe voltage return. C. Stabilize voltage automatically. D. Detect voltage level. Omo, we did not make money to do. Maybe you should do this one 500. Oh yeah. I'll pass the question to the next person. Make them collect 50 kpa. No, I cannot go again.
Should I?
Just not one.
Abi, maybe say you fail. A. Disconnect load during abnormal voltage. B. Reconnect load after save voltage return. C. Stabilize voltage automatically. D. Detect voltage level. Oh yeah now. Okay. 0, 1, B. You fail it. The answer is stabilize voltage automatically. It's not a stabilizer. Voltage protector, don't get it twisted though. Wetin you give am go bring. You understand? Don't think that it will increase your voltage for you or reduce your voltage. If you give am, if you set am make e see 110, it will see 110 and bring out 110. So that is why it's easy for it to even spoil the system when it's 40. When it's 40, it will not, that is whatever you bring in, it gives. So it doesn't have any function like step up voltage. It's not a stabilizer. It doesn't stabilize voltage. You understand that? As in, it doesn't take voltage up. Now, 18. The term cutoff voltage refers to maximum load current, voltage at which the protector disconnect the load, voltage at which battery is charged. D. Transformer output. I cannot read again now. Maximum load current, voltage at which the protector disconnect. C. Voltage at which battery is charged. D. B. Clap for him. Question 19. Which of these enhance full protection when used in a voltage protector? A. Circuit breaker. B. Switches. C. Resistor. D. Conductor. Where is Sontom? Sontom. It's Sontom. Now you know. Which is the commonly high cutoff voltage set for a 230 volts device? What is the common high cutoff voltage set for a 230 volts device? A. 120 volts. B. 180 volts. C. 260 volts. D. 400 volts. Clap for him. So with this viewpoint of mine, I hope I have been able to convince and not confuse you that voltage protector is reliable at site. Thank you all very much and do have a